Welcome to Greg Carlson's Underground Railway, a miniature wonderland with 11 operating trains and most recently a lovely mountain on a 5x5 extension to its original 10x5 layout. What you see here is the mountain. It has 3 trains running through it and 1 running around it. Here, one of the most recent additions is an elevated train. You can see it has come around the mountain. We'll pan out a little bit so that you can see there is also a line that comes at the base of the mountain. Comes out of a tunnel there right next to the Pensacola sign, which I will illumine in a moment. Next over from that, there we saw a train going into the tunnel. Next over you see one emerging. It will come around the mountain, there you've seen it, and curl under itself and come up the steepest grade on this layout. There, it made the grade again. There is a waterfall on the top of this mountain and a lovely little pig's tail line that curls around over itself, comes out, and moves along a riverbed until it arrives at Mermaid Lagoon. So 3 trains operate around through this mountain, and one of them above and around it. On the rest of the table we see lots of little streetcar lines like this one that right now employs a German rail bus. It'll wait a few seconds, pick up passengers, and then take off again. Passengers in, ready, there it goes. Next to it is another railroad line with lots of now defunct streetcars waiting their turn. Here's one that just pulled in. That's an old Klapperkasten German streetcar, the kind that was used during the war and lasted after the war, the kind that was operating in Heidelberg. There it goes when I was a student. There's the Burlington Zephyr. That's one of the circular lines, which I seem to have lost. There it goes, making its way up one of the major tracks. There are other streetcar lines that wind through the inhabited area of this train. One of the most recent additions is over here on the left, a streetcar line that curls all the way from the top of the layout, around its edge, around all of those yards, past the stationary daylight from Southern Pacific, and it's ready to take off down here. Right now, that line is using, a doodlebug that goes through one nice bridge across the length of the layout up near the top and stops. One of the features we see is a TV monitor that uses a camera. You can see the camera posed right in front of it there, that watches the trains at eye level as they come roaring by with their lights on. Speaking of lights, there are 6 neon lights activated on this layout.